5 circuits have hosted the official Spanish GP, including Jarama and Jerez, before settling here at the circuit of Barcelona, Catalonia in 1991. Although I'm sure it comes as no surprise due to their extensive history within the sport, Ferrari are one of the most successful constructors in Spain, with wins into the double digits.
Hello, hello. I think we have had some techno problems there, but techno notice. We should have sound. Let me check. Tack, can you hear me?
I hear you.
Does the street, does the world hear me? Do the ladies and gentlemen and the millions viewing around the world hear me?
Okay, the world can hear us.
Okay, we're in.
What the people have been waiting for.
Wow, and it's so, I mean, those 8 minutes that have lost forever was probably some of my greatest. Some of my greatest poetry ever, Tack, honestly. That's heartbreaking. It's not me I'm upset for, it's everyone else.
Well, it couldn't have possibly been your best 8 minutes because it didn't have me involved. So
that's true.
Perhaps your second best.
I was giving little tidbits of information on all the drivers. Well. So we're in Spain, it's PRL Premier Tier, we are live in round 8, and it's a wet quali. I was saying, but no one heard. I couldn't get hold of my friend Carlos in the meteorology department. I think he's having a siesta. So I don't know what the weather in the race is going to be.
Bollocks. Well, it's wet now. Surely it won't be wet later, right? It doesn't.
Usually,
We don't see rain too often in Spain, so I think seeing it in qualifying indicates that we won't see it later. That's tax meteorology right there.
I love it. So currently we have Suzuki in the Williams P1, Morris in the Ferrari.
Oh, that's Suzuki into the wall, actually, in the second sector there.
I'm on with Morris, who's down on the back straight with DRS, into the new look left-hander. Used to be a hairpin, a bit wider, allows you to carry a bit more pace. Yeah, such a tricky corner. He was so tentative on the gas there as well, and still had that snap.
Still had a wiggle.
Yeah. He's invalidated. Yeah, downshift in the wet for that one. To the line. He's 2/10 quicker.
And he invalidated there though when he came up around the right-hander. Got a little wide, I'm thinking.
Wow, that would have put him into, well, P2, I guess. But Aiden, and spin there, yeah. And I think there's not on a lap. Who haven't we caught up with? Ankbank. He's a 10th up at the moment. Well, a 10th down up. He's a 10th slower at the moment. He's looking to try and move up from 17th. He's a big fan of Spain, I remember. When he won, he was a Tier 1 champion 3 or 4 years ago, moving up into Premier, and the champions get a track pick. And if I remember, Ank picked Spain. So I expect to see him, maybe in the dry conditions, move up in the race.
Right. He was one of the last to come out to actually set a lap, so maybe trying to wait for a dry line to develop, maybe.
Perhaps, yeah. Jesper currently down in P19. Sees himself, well, he's known as the PRL wet weather specialist, so I'd expect him to have another go.
Sure. But is reserving up into Prem, right? Typically T1 pace?
He's currently Tier 1 championship leader. So Aiden is in P2, he needs to find the 10th, and he's just about to start a lap. Why don't you take us through it, Tack?
Right, so it's wet. Usually I'd break it to 75 here, but he's going to break it to 100. Throw it through these corners, you really want to try to get on throttle as soon as you can. But the rear of the car moves so much through that chicane that you really struggle. But it pays dividends if you can get it right. Here you're just keeping it flat, breaking into this long right-hander. Again, as the case with Spain, you want to get on the throttle so soon, but he's done it too early. Yeah,
stay off the grass.
A little bit of understeer there.
Unfortunately.
So I don't know if he's going to bend this one and charge up for the next. Would probably be my move if I were him. But
back
he
out,
seems to be carrying on.
Well, we've got 2.5 minutes of the session left.
Right.
And commentators curse just as I flick onto spin. He's pirouetting his way into the pit box.
Classic commentator's curse.
Ramsey just shaved half a second off, moves up to P7. Gord looks like he's about to start a lap. He's P2, I think, in the Tier 1 championships.
Right. So if Gord's going to start, maybe I can give if we don't curse him, I'll run our beautiful audience to his lap instead. So it seems like he's forgotten to turn off the charge. He's only at 80% battery. It should be enough to complete the lap, but maybe kicked it on a little early. This straight. So I talked about this corner already, but it's funny. Usually on the straights, you want to kill your downforce, reduce all the drag. But Spain is a track where the straight is long, but it's on the throttle a little too early. Drives through a tire on the track. Not sure where that came from. A little dangerous. This left-hander, again, it's the case on every corner with Spain. On exit, you want to be on the throttle so quickly, but if you get too early, you will oversteer.
I think that's the hardest corner on the track.
Yeah. That and the one that he just went through, yeah. Sector 2 is not easy here.
No.
That should be flat in the dry, and the rain's had to lift a little bit. Here's a tricky one. Do you break at the 100 or the 75 for the dry?
Yeah, I'm
100
I'm
for dry.
100. I'm early and try and get it round tight.
Right,
This one as well, this new
out.
corner, because with the new layout, it's a whole other line through there as well.
Yeah. Anyway, flat through that corner. The final corner, you got to lift a little bit in the rain. Depending on your setup, you can hold it flat. And
are you flat in the drive through the very final corner?
You betcha. Bottom I am.
Wow. Wow.
Comes down to the setup.
In race trim?
In race trim.
Wow. El Tacarino.
That's what they call me.
We've got, I've missed him. So
Well,
Aiden's in the pits. He's not going to get a chance.
No.
Morris looks like he's on a lap coming into turn 4. He's a tenth quicker.
Just barely. Morris able to take this corner correctly. The only one we've seen thus far. Gets it slowed down.
Ooh, maybe turned in a bit early.
Yeah, that's a very late apex. Yeah, you have to apex late there. Here you want to throw it in nice and early though. That sausage curb on the right will ruin the corner for you if you get on it. Seems to hold it well.
Pretty smooth.
Good on the power.
Yeah, he broke after the 100 in the wet. Wow.
Yeah.
I think I'm just not as good on my brake. Oh, again.
Still fastest through the second sector. I think he's got promise. He can just hold out for the rest of this and not let it get to his head. He is slipping and sliding. It's only going to cost him probably half of 100th at that.
Nice final corner. Keeps it in the line.
Held it well. Morris
Boom.
with pole.
Great lap, Morris. Wow.
Well done.
And we've got no, he's aborted. Or just as I click onto Bass, he goes into the wall. Jesper, final corner. He's 3/10 up. He's going to invalidate.
He's wide.
He's not
no
invalidated.
way.
He's got away with that one. He's made his pact with the devil there.
Yeah.
And into P13. Probably a bit disappointed with that, I'd have thought, in these conditions for Jesper.
Yeah, I was told he did really well in last week's premiere race in Vegas.
Yeah.
Finished 3rd, is that right?
No, I think I'm not sure.
No.
I don't think he finished.
He had an incident. Yeah, he had an incident. I had the joy of reviewing that incident this week. Never mind. Did not finish the race.
How are the stewards' rooms looking?
They're better. They're better.
Yeah.
It's relaxed after the first half of this season, as it usually does.
That's good stuff. So our qualifying order from Spain: Morris in the Ferrari P1, Suzuki on the front row in 2, Aiden 3, Spin 4, Turtle 5, Victor 6, Jesse 7, Spot Up Triples 8, who is reserving up as well, Waffle 9, Ramsey 10, and then we have Gourd Sauce, Bass, Jesper, Bart down in 14th. I think he's looking to try and take the championship lead with Moist not here. Stein, Robsu, Ank, only Tetcher, Rusty the oil can, and Rayan on his debut doesn't manage to set a time.
Yeah, it looked like they had an incident early in the race. Now, Rayan, is that a full-time seat?
I don't think so. I think he's just joined. I think he's just reserving today.
Okay.
Jesper saying, not that it's a dry race and they had dry setup, so I guess it was the optimum for any of them.
Do the best you can.
Well, it's how much do you want to sacrifice the race for quali or vice versa, I suppose, with the wings. If you want to add a few notches. So expect Jesper's quick in the dry as well, though. I expect to see him push up into the point positions.
For sure. So, Morris yet to win this season. Can he do it from pole position, you think? What's it like in Spain?
Yeah, I mean, look, we've got Morris is quick, Victor we know is quick. Suzuki, if he can keep it out of the walls and the gravel pits, is very quick, I think we could have a great race.
Yeah,
Spin and win as well on this F123 has been super fast, I've noticed.
So it's been a bit since we've been in the box, but to my memory, typically with these premier tier races, especially with the names we just rolled off, those 4 or 5, they'll typically take off and kind of leave the rest behind. So is that something you think we'll see today? You think Spain allows for that kind of pack racing, as they would say it on this side of the pond?
I think it's going to come down to tyres at the beginning. I think there's a big delta difference between the soft versus the medium versus the hard. So there could be, if the guys, if Morris, for instance, puts the softs on and guys behind him are on mediums, he could easily get out of the DRS 1 second. But the strategy, I mean, let's see what they do. The strategies, I think it's a very interesting one at this track. And I think there's about 4 or 5 different ways you can go. And then I guess it just comes down to luck almost of if you pit early, whether you come out in traffic or get caught behind slow. There's lots of factors that those little things I think will ultimately determine what would have been the best. And it's hard to know.
So have they adjusted the compounds for this track? Because to my memory, Spain is a medium hard all day, every day.
Well, yeah. I mean, I don't know. I think medium soft medium is possible. Whether it's quicker, I don't know. But and we're straight in. There is no
formation lap. Lights out and away we go. We've got the 5.
There we go. So it looks like Morris has held it into turn 1. Oh, Aiden! What a move onto Suzuki. Just snuck through. Beautiful. And it looks like we're through turns 1, 2, 3.
Through clean, up.
Clean. Suzuki's trying hard. He wants his place back. Yeah, so Aiden's on the softs, Suzuki on the medium, so obviously thought I need to get straight past him to give my softs a chance to fly.
Sure. Got a couple cars dropped back. I think Ankbank's got a little wing damage. I think got into it through the chicane there. Unfortunate for his race. We'll keep it up front.
So on tyres, yeah, we've got the top 2 on softs and the rest of the top 10 all on mediums. Jesper is the only one on the hards. And then Rusty Tetcher on softs. Soft hard, I think, might be an interesting one.
Ooh. I agree.
Because the softs are good for... I think Morris and Aiden have got about 5 or 6 laps where they're going to be quicker than Suzuki and Spin. Have more grip. After that, and then it's how long you want to hold on to them for. Because you can get to 15, 16 laps, you'll be at like 50, 60% and you'll be slow. But, you've had the benefit of those first 6, 7 laps, so I don't know. But it looks like Suzuki's staying right on the gearbox of Aiden.
We had Ankbank come into the box and slot on the hard tires. So do you think that's going to the end, or do you think we'll see some softs appear in the last few laps on his car?
I think to get them to the end will be 2, 3, 2.5%. Yeah. No. I mean, there's always obviously the possibility of a safety car as well to give them a chance.
A little bit of action here. We got Victor on spin and win. Spin got a little loose through the new left-hander here in Spain. That's let Victor close up on him. No DRS. No DRS on the straight. They do get it this lap though. And yeah, Victor with the pass. Well done.
And he's got a little gap to make up now towards Suzuki.
Right, we do see the pack of 3 taking off ahead. Suzuki doing well to keep up with them.
Yeah, great job.
Their soft tires, though. He's got, he does get quite a bit of slipstream down the front from the two cars.
We've got Bass and Waffle just went round all of turn 3 side by side. Nice driving by both of them. Bass takes the position, and Robsu joins the party as well. It's feisty in the midfield. But they're all keeping it really clean. Good to see.
Yeah, very well done by Premier so far. Moves up, and I just hopped on board to watch him shunt into the back of Waffle, I think? Waffle or Tetcher, one of the two's flipped down. I think it was Waffle. So as we, perhaps we shouldn't, we shouldn't speak on driving standards as they were reduced to dust quickly.
Ooh, Suzuki thought about a move, but just backed out. Right on the back of Aiden. Yeah, Suzuki looking very fast on the mediums. He did the practice race yesterday and was lightning quick, so can he bring home a second victory? Let's go, Adam. You've got this.
Suzuki's always had the pace. He's had the pace for 4 seasons. It's the consistency that he's been having to nail down, which...
Yeah. Which is king.
Is king. Comes with age. Oh, there goes only Tetcher into the wall. Car does survive. That left-hander was not kind to him.
And he's on the socks as well. I guess he's got damage.
I don't see damage, and the little the tools aren't flashing on the overlay, so I think he's okay. I think he may have survived. It looked like he hit both the tires against the wall at the same time, so no floor, no wing damage. I think he'll continue on. In the meanwhile, at the front, we've got Aiden going for the lead and takes it.
And Victor's caught up as well. Although he hasn't got much battery.
No, but if the 3 ahead stay plugged up, he'll be able to charge it no problem.
It's only Suzuki who's got any battery left.
Suzuki, I think, is maybe playing patient. He knows the guys ahead of him are going to have to box, so if he can just hold on to his tires, hold on to his battery, there's no need to try to get around them just so that they can get right back. It's running an Indy 500 style race here.
Oh, he's kind of half gone for it. Morris left the room.
Yeah, they're keeping it fair.
Very, very clean.
Yeah.
Aiden will be loving that in his mirrors.
Oh yeah, for sure. Those are the battles that Suzuki doesn't want to fight now because they're slipping off the leader. He's putting damage on his tires. And honestly, he's going to make the overtake here. Morris will get him back next time round. So not really the battle you want to be fighting, but do as you will. He actually dropped Morris back into the clutches of his Ferrari teammate. Victor also running the medium tire, so Victor and Suzuki making the best of those mediums.
Well, about now, I think Suzuki and Victor are probably on the quicker tyre. Just about.
Yeah.
Further down, Bart, Ramsey, Jesse. As Rusty gets past, Rusty and Steinlein. There's a couple of OGs going at it. And Stein gets the move. Rusty's going to have the DRS vote. Will he have another go?
Nah, he's too far back. Surely not. Oh, a little bit of a spin there too.
Yeah. Oh,
looks like Suzuki into the lead. Missed that.
Suzuki gets past, yeah. And Victor too, yeah. The medium boys are just starting to
show the pace.
Yeah, turn the screw.
Suzuki and Aiden running the same on battery, so soft tire is really falling off by lap 6.
Yeah, I mean you get 6 or 7, well 5 or 6 good laps, Well, the degradation model is a bit different now, isn't it? It's very staggered rather than linear. So
Yeah.
your first drop off, 5 or 6, and then Morris has a little wiggle. So I don't know what the softs are going to do. I know some people tried the 2-stopper, because then again, once the tyres get to about 30%, they're so slow.
Right.
But whether you can make up an extra pit stop, I'm not sure. So one option I think would be to pit around lap 9 or 10 and go to the hards, or try and hold on to lap 13, 14, 15 and go to the mediums. But either way, you're going to be struggling at the end of both stints.
Right. Yeah, so even with DRS down the straight, Aiden not really able to hold on. I think this is where Suzuki can start to break away, especially when Victor goes for the overtake on Aiden. I believe it's coming. Just give it a lap or two. Yeah, incredible to see the soft tires starting to fade.
Got Robsu and Bass very close. Nothing going. Yeah, wow, no real incidents. 7 laps in, only Anku pitted on the first lap.
Yep.
Good to see.
Yeah, I was wondering if we'd see a safety car, because that could really shake things up and really do well for the soft tire runners and the medium tire runners, not so
much.
We're
right in the window now for the soft boys to get a safety.
Oh, yeah.
For sure.
Be lovely.
I reckon Aiden's on the phone to Robsu. Can you Nelson Piquet it for me? Junior. Is it Piquet Junior?
I don't know. That was before I walked this earth. Yeah.
Yeah, they told him to crash to start a safety car so Alonso could. It was naughty.
Oh, was it for Alonso? Okay, no, I would have been alive. That's been good.
Yeah, but it's probably still 15 years ago.
Yeah. Back in my karting days.
So Morris, Victor's left Morris and hunting Aiden.
Yeah, I think Aiden's held into this by the DRS he's getting from Suzuki. Suzuki just not quite making that gap, but is sustaining it. So not increasing it, but
What do you think of Spain? I like it. I mean, it has mixed reviews, but I think it's a good track.
Yeah, no, it was the old test track, right? So it's got a little bit of everything in it. I think
exactly.
I like that balanced approach. You know, if you're not so great in the high speed corners, that's fine. There's some low speed corners where you can make up the time. If you're not so good in the low speed corners, you have the high speed corners to make up the time.
Sure.
It does have a straight, which yeah, I think you're right. A lot of people do underestimate just how long it is, but it's not the longest one on the calendar. I think it's probably, 5th or 6th on the list? Yeah. Especially if you add in Vegas, it shifts down a little bit farther. So, you don't have to strip all the downforce off. You can hold on to some of it.
No. And how do you feel about the new final corner?
Indifferent. It's fine.
Yeah.
I like, I think
it's a nice corner. It's a good corner to drive, isn't it? But it was quite a nice... I mean, it was difficult, which is why everyone hated it, but it was a good little challenge, that chicane, I thought.
Yeah. No, you could make up 2 to 3 tenths on somebody if you got that corner correct.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
So, yeah, I'm indifferent. I liked it the way it was. I like it the way it is now.
It's a fun corner that's now. I like the high-speed element of it.
Yeah.
You've got a yellow in sector.
I see an Alpine off the track. That's Ramsey.
Oh no.
And Victor's gone ahead now.
Oh, we're missing everything. So Bart doesn't get past Jesse. He had a look. Aiden in 3. Yeah, I think Aiden can be boxing soon.
Right.
And
So if
Jesper's doing well. Jesper up in 10th on the hards. He's got plenty of life left on those.
Sure. Yeah, go through a
Right
pit
on the
stop
back of
sequence, hold the
triples.
lead for a bit. Why not?
Say again, son? And Suzuki's gapped Victor. I don't know if Victor and Aiden had to battle to get past Aiden.
No, I think he got him on the straight.
Okay.
So, if I'm Aiden, I'm gonna hang out behind Victor for a little while longer while I have the DRS.
Yeah, until you lose the DRS, probably.
Yeah. Which could be on the next lap.
Yeah.
Morris, meanwhile, has been overtaken by Spin.
Yeah, the softs are
Does have
really
DRS
falling off,
from his
aren't they?
own. Yeah, they are. They're not made for this length.
And our first to pull the plug is Bart coming in off the mediums. I
Morris.
wonder if he's got damage or he's just going for the hards for the undercut. As Jesper gets past spot of triples, a little tier 1 battle happening between the Premier Reserves.
Okay, so Bart committing to the two-stop. Medium onto medium.
Interesting, yeah.
We'll see him toss some softs on here with about 7 laps to go. That's going to be my bet.
Yeah.
If I were a betting man, which I am.
Which we know you are, Tack. We've heard
yeah.
the stories.
Ah, the legends.
Legends in
Russell's
all
my boy.
the card halls around Asia and Eastern Europe. Yeah.
Only
I've
the
heard
ones
the
that treat me
stories.
nice, though.
I've heard the stories. Obviously can't be broadcast. But...
No. That's PRL After Dark material. Right, so Aiden has fallen off the DRS. Is he going to box? No, he's going to hold on for one more.
None of the top 7. Spin jumps in again. Also up in
That's
the
odd.
mediums.
I would have thought Morris would have boxed, but you know,
Yeah.
you think the soft runners are trying to push it for a one-stop?
Yeah. I think that's exactly...
A spinning when going medium onto hard. That's what I would have thought from the start, but
Yeah. Hey, we've got a message from Logan Aim asking about the Discord. He wants to get involved. I don't know how to... What is it? Maybe it'll be on the... Go to the YouTube channel. If you go to Performance Racing League on the YouTube channel, I think the Discord link's in there. Join a board.
I can.
We've got 3 tiers. Plenty of racing.
Logan Ames, no stranger to PRL. I recognize that name.
Yeah?
Yep. Yep, I believe he drove with us not too long
nice.
ago.
Come back, Logan. Stein gets past Robsu. Yeah, Robsu on the softs. Yeah, I raced a while ago. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, come back.
Right, drops a Discord link in our chat, so there you have it.
Okay, and both Aiden and Morris come in. Now, I guess it'll be the mediums. Yeah, medium.
Yeah, we're going for mediums.
Okay, so the soft medium, yeah, but again, so they've suffered those last 5 laps, and they're going to suffer again.
Yep, at the end, it's probably the same amount of distance too.
My back of the cigarette packet calculations were the mediums are about 3% wear. So 21 laps, you're looking at, around 63% at the end, which will not be easy peasy.
No.
Turtle on the back of Jesse. With the DRS. I mean, with this DRS and these two are a bit isolated, I wonder if it's better not to bother making the move here and just wait for the big straight.
Yeah, so Victor and Suzuki both coming into the box now off the medium tires.
Yeah, they'll both be going hard then, I guess.
Yeah, what's Jesse gonna do? Jesse's gonna follow him in. What about Turtle? No, Turtle Hopper's gonna stay out. He's gotten the call from the team, but chose to ignore it.
Some fresh air. I mean, the mediums should be okay still.
Yeah, I would think they are. Suzuki onto the hard tire.
Yeah, so
And
Aiden
Victor
and
as
Morris
well.
are going to have a tyre advantage for probably 10 laps. over those hards, I'd have thought.
Yeah, but you want to be on your best tire at the end of the race, right? And I don't think. Oh my goodness, Victor and Aiden getting into it. Damage? Don't think so, unless maybe some floor. But Aiden all over Victor coming out of the box there. Victor coming out of the box. Aiden looking to pounce. If he can get ahead of him here, maybe.
He's made
They're on their heads.
Yeah.
No, he just can't get it done.
I think he will do with his tyre advantage. Victor's going to
we'll see, but
Ramsey
he's going to have the DRS from Ramsey. I think he's.
Yeah.
I don't think this is going to be as easy. And Aiden needs to get the move done before Victor's tires get warm because
get turned on. Yeah.
Yeah, no offense to the drivers, but I think Victor's probably one of the paciest here. So even with tire advantage, it's not going to be easy.
Ramsey, Victor goes around the outside. We've got a great view from Aiden's seat.
Oh yeah, lovely.
Yeah, ooh, Aiden using his battery. So is Ramsey. Ramsey's going to move back.
He's going back. Oh, Victor's going to drop 2 in 1.
Oh, did Aiden hit the
with
back
the
of...
bump? Yeah.
Did he hit the back of Ramsey? Yeah.
He did. Yeah, that's going to give Victor an opportunity.
Oh.
Three running running an arrow formation like the Blue Angels.
Wow, he's
really
going at it.
Yeah. I think Aiden's got it at this point. Yeah, Aiden's going to hold on to that for a while.
And he's got it. Oh, Ramsey just feeling the pain on the tyres there.
Yeah.
Couldn't quite.
Victor...
Morris sneaks through.
Yeah, meanwhile, Suzuki is running just fine. So remember, Victor was right on Suzuki when they boxed. Was only 7/10 behind, but look at the gap now. That's the difference that traffic makes when you come out of the box. And Suzuki's going to get around Bass here. Yeah, so Suzuki's in a great position right now on those hard tires. Victor's got work to do for sure.
Yeah, there's a lot of car. I mean, I know Jesper and Triples will pit.
Yeah, Bass not really going to challenge Suzuki on that one.
Suzuki leads. We have 16 laps to go.
Jesper up into third. How did we miss that? He's up 10 positions. So is Bass. I mean, they haven't boxed, but Jesper making the most of those hard tires. I bet you. You think Jesper's going to try the softs later? His plan? You think, or he's going to go to mediums?
Well, unless he pits sort of now, yeah. No, I guess he could do a few more, can't he? To the medium.
That's Rob Sue out of the race right on the straight. What's happened here?
Yeah, I don't know how that's happened. It's before that. And we've got a safety car attack.
And I'm on board with the Tencher. Let's see.
All bets are off.
Okay, so that is... so Rob Sue is in the barrier on the left.
I don't know how that happened. It's before turn one.
Yeah, he may have been battling with Rusty or Rayanne. I'm gonna. It looks like he's been shunted. It looks like he's been shunted and lost the rear end, and that's put him into the wall. That would be my guess.
So what do you do here, Tack? Suzuki stays out.
If I'm Suzuki, you stay out. Yeah.
Bass comes in.
If it was later in the race, you box. But
Triples comes in, obviously. Victor stays out.
Victor stays. Yeah.
So it's just the ones who haven't pitted. Yeah.
Yeah. It's too early. If this was 10 laps later and I'm the leader, I'm boxing for softs.
Yeah.
Which you have a risk, right? If everybody else stays out, then you have a lot of cars to overtake. But if you stay out and everyone behind you boxes, then you're done immediately. And Turtle Hopper's retired as well. What's happened here? He's in the box. I thought he was in the box. Yeah.
Was it on track? Because all the cars are going. Yeah. I mean, all the guys at the back. Why not? You might as well put some fresh rubber on.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's happened there. That's odd.
I can't see it. It might be actually on the track, just on the wall on the inside. I don't know.
So I think my guess is going to be he meant to retire in the pits, but Spain especially has been a track where you retire in the pits and it teleports you onto the track because Codemasters puts time and effort into the games that they create. So they thought that was a cool feature.
Wow. So Jesper, that safety car.
That worked very well for him. He's in a great spot.
Mediums. Yeah. He is in a great spot because Bastard's gone for the softs.
Yeah, those aren't going to last. The drivers on the soft tires here, I don't think that was the move.
Well, it depends. I mean, how many laps of we might have another 2, which gives what 13. Yeah, I mean, like we said, we saw. I think Aiden and Morris did 13.
They did 12, but you remember their pace at the end of those 12.
Yeah.
So I don't think it's going to be competitive. I think it's going to be doable, but I don't think it's going to be competitive.
Ramsey and Stein all went for the softs. Interesting. Jesper on the mediums. I think Jesper made the smarter move there. I don't know if some of them were on mediums.
I definitely agree. Jesper's going to take those to the end.
I guess if you're on the mediums though, and you went in then at what 17.
Yeah.
You're in a real tricky spot, aren't you?
Yep. Yeah.
Which I think happened to Stein. I think Stein and Ramsey were in that sort of hards might be too slow, softs might not last long enough.
Yeah, they could potentially they could get away with it. Excuse me. They could get away with it if there's another safety car. Go on to another set of softs at the end of the race, and you're in good shape. But that's a hefty bet, considering that we're 20 laps in and we're having our first safety car. Well, I suppose it came out in 17, but
you know, my theory is that safety cars beget safety cars. The restarts, everyone back together again. People thinking all of us, you know, everyone gets a bit feisty, elbows out.
Right.
In the first lap of a restart, there's always stuff going on.
So I want to take a look at our top 4, and with all objectivity, Suzuki and Victor are the faster drivers. They're also on the slower tires. So what do you think here? Initially, my thoughts were the medium tires were going to fall off by the end of the race. The hard tire runners were definitely going to have the advantage. We've had a couple of laps into the safety car now, which is coming in this lap.
Ooh.
So that means Aiden and Morris are going to have to do, unless they box again, they're going to have to do, 14 laps? 14 plus the 5 they already have, so they're going to have 19-lap-old medium tires. Is that math?
Yeah, that's a lot. Look, my money is on the boy wonder.
The boy wonder.
Suzuki.
As a fellow Williams teammate, I would love to side with you, but as a betting man, the money's on Victor.
Okay. No, Suzuki's got it. He's
gone.
He's gone. He's mad as a box of frogs. But
mad as a box of frogs. That's a new one.
Imagine how mad a box of frogs would be.
But he's lightning quick. For sure.
He is lightning quick, so.
Okay.
Let's see.
Well, it would be boring if we had the same opinions in the commentary box, so.
But, so Aiden and Morris, I guess, they've got a few laps. They've got to try and get ahead and then just hold on. Sure.
Put up a brick wall.
Yeah.
Got some movement in the mid-pack with Bart Ja going up on Steinmine. Steinmine with the soft tire going to hold around the outside, though. And now the inside.
Softs versus hards. There should just be one winner.
Stein's going to hold that. Ooh, cooler tires through the high-speed sections. Seems like we're okay for now.
Yeah, this top 4 have been the quickest, haven't they, all day?
Yeah. Spot up, getting ready to fall down.
Stein gets past Jesse as well, really making the softs work. Turtlehopper waits to the end of the safety car, then leaves the session, which I think all the PS4 users will not appreciate. Have you suffered a lot of lag?
No, I've been fine. I've been alright.
I've been alright as well, but I've seen it. People leaving the session causes people to drop back like 2 seconds and stuff.
The only issues I've had is riding on board with Aiden. He's been a bit jittery, but as long as it's not affecting the drivers, I don't particularly care.
Yeah.
So Angfank has moved up a bit from that misery in the back from the wing damage early up into 14th from the bottom. Not it's not a podium, but it is good to see a little bit of improvement coming out from Angfank.
I'm just on with spin.
Yeah,
who we
it's
know
a
is
good
fast,
battle.
chasing Jesper, who's had a great race.
Yeah, Jesper in a great spot, reserving up from Tier 1, by the way, which with this run of performance, we'll see how long that's a reserve roll.
Yeah, I don't think it'll
I
be
see a
long.
car
till
going straight on. What was that?
I saw that.
Is that Ramsey? Yeah, Ramsey straight on. Straight into the wall. No wing damage?
Was that a
Confused.
brake failure? Oh, migrating host. Hold
Host
on.
migration.
Rusty's left the
Rusty's
session.
dipped.
That's going to be I think that could... That usually means problems if the host... Or is Rusty... Yeah, Rusty is the host, isn't he?
Yeah.
Let's see how he goes.
Things
But
have
he's
kept
still...
calm so
oh,
far.
okay, yeah, he's disconnected because he's ghosted.
Okay, yeah. I see Steinmine driving through everybody now. Yeah, Steinmine driving like the cars aren't even there, but for him, maybe they aren't.
Oh, no. So, yeah, you've got Suzuki, Victor, Stein, Morris, or Bass is going for a move. Maybe Aiden's just really struggling. Bass
Yeah,
going
could
for a
be.
move. Yeah, Steinmine's up to second. And straight through
Steinmine's
Rusty,
leading.
yeah.
Yeah, there's some kind of issue because Stein went from Stein went from 8th to 1st in one lap. So
Everyone else
something's not
seems to be
quite
racing
right.
normally, not driving through.
Right. Yeah,
Victor
no, I've
gets
watched
past
Stein go
Suzuki.
through a couple. And Stein's standards are higher than to just drive through ghosted cars, so
He may have disconnected, mightn't he, with the Rusty losing.
maybe so.
He doesn't realise. Desync of some sort.
Yep.
Well, we'll keep going.
Sure.
As Gord and Rayan are having a proper ding-dong in turn 2-3. Rayan gets past. Oh, and Waffles joining the party as well. And he sneaks through on the inside of Gord. Nice move.
So you and I have an issue as well. I see Gord well ahead of Waffle and Rayan. No battle there.
Oh, you're joking.
No. No, right now I see Rusty inside of Waffle, and then Gord and Rayan are
No, I've
about a
got
half second on either side.
Rusty a second and a bit ahead of Waffle.
Okay. Well,
Steinmine just picked up 3 seconds.
a whole bunch
hang
of
on.
penalties coming through.
Ramsey's in P1 for me now. What?
Yep, I have the same.
What a shame. It was a really good race. I guess, are Victor and Suzuki going normally? I don't know. Victor's gapped Suzuki now.
They appear to be normal. To some
Have you got 1.8 between...
Suzuki's fallen back.
Yeah.
It's all. It's hit the fan, I do believe.
What a mess. Spin gets past Aiden. Aiden looks ghosted.
Aiden's a ghost.
Aiden's
Aiden's retired. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess Rusty disconnected, which is just unfortunate, but whenever the host has a problem, everything kind of goes a bit tits up.
Yep. I've got Ramsey back in 18th now.
I've got Stein 20 seconds ahead.
Stein's just gone.
No, 10 seconds.
Oh, he's in the Red Bull. You know.
He's flying. Victor, yeah. Aiden, we know. Rusty got disconnected, I think, and a couple of laps ago, and it's all gone.
Ramsey's
haywire.
retaking the lead from the back of the pack. Now leads Stein by 50 seconds.
Yeah.
Great performance from Ramsey.
think
We knew he was fast in
Victor-
T2.
I think Victor's P1, Suzuki's P2, Bass P3. That feels like.
Seems right. Does Suzuki have a problem? Because he was
He's
quite a
dropping
bit-
right off Victor, isn't he?
Yeah, he is, and he hasn't done that the whole race. He's stuck with Victor, so
Oh, what a shame. What a mess. imagine everyone will have a very calm and objective response. What?
No, that's
What?
no. Yes, I agree.
People are understanding and tolerant, mistakes happen,
Yeah,
things happen, so
that's
no one will...
yeah, sure, for sure.
Okay, it looks like our order's back. Here we go.
Yeah, things are starting to
Things sorted
restore
out.
themselves. Yeah.
Victor can't be
There's a
20
lot of-
seconds ahead of Suzuki, can he? No.
I've got him a half second ahead.
Okay.
So what I'm seeing on the board and what I'm seeing on the track in front of me are two separate things. I believe the
Yeah.
board is correct. Victor leading, followed by Suzuki, Morris, spot up,
I've got
spin and win.
I've got spin third.
Okay.
Oh,
What
God.
happened to?
Who knows what's going on here, man? Shambles. I don't know if these are even the drivers now or if it's AI. I've got a ghosted car of Spin, and Spin's just driving over Suzuki and gone through. No, that was Morris. Oh, I don't know. Who knows?
Well, here we go. I believe we are. Blue
Hey,
bar
Aiden, I
at
just
this
sent you an
point.
invitation, but your car crashed out. Whether that was you in charge or not, it suddenly jumped into the wall. But I've just sent you an invitation anyway. Yeah, I'm trying to look at the track map, which shows Victor 2.9 ahead of Suzuki. I've got Jesper third, but there's a ghosted Aston Martin. Is that Rusty? Yeah, no.
No, it would be.
He had soft tyres on that Aston Martin, but Jesse's on hards and
I think it's
Rusty's on
base.
mediums.
But it shows base in 15. Let's see as they cross the line here.
Base, yeah.
Maybe I can help us figure out what's going on. No, not quite. Oh, the time penalty's popping up all of a sudden. I see Jesper around Suzuki.
Yeah.
Could be true.
Can we
Okay.
get Rusty back in? Maybe that would help. Hang on, can I invite Rusty?
There's a safety car now due to Steinmeier
Safety
being
car.
off the track. Yeah. Maybe the safety car will sort things. Also, it's a 5 laps to go safety car. So, okay, now I see a lot of
Bart's
people in
gone.
the pits
And Van
that are
drive
definitely
through.
not in the pits. I see every driver in the pits. Oh my.
The
Yeah.
board says pit, yeah, but no one is.
Yeah. All right.
This is the shambles.
Yeah.
sham of
I think
mockery
we're just
and
watching
mockery.
the.
Is it
Yeah, we're just
AI?
watching the dog and pony show at this point.
Are we watching the AI race tap?
Yeah,
love
I
it.
think I don't know. My call on this is let's we can follow the broadcast back to when Rusty dropped, and that's the finishing order. That's the only thing that I know that's even remotely reasonable for this.
Yeah, and I can see everyone reacting really rationally, sensibly, and calmly to that sort of. I can. Jesper's third. I wish I was third. Yeah, Jesper, it's all. Who knows? I've got you down in 7th now. But I've got Spin ahead. It doesn't make it. Nothing makes sense.
Yeah, I don't know if the safety car's going to sort this out or not.
I mean, it's shit show.
Of course, we're running out of laps. We know the safety car will probably come in on the next lap, despite how shotgunned out the field is.
I'm 7th behind Hank, says Jesper. Well, according to me, Jesper, you are 3rd behind Ramsey.
I mean, if it's only us that's messed up. then,
Perhaps, yeah, I was just thinking that. If everyone else has got a proper race, then fine.
Yeah.
Anyway, how are you feeling about your Tier 2 one? You going to get a podium today, Tack?
I'd love to. I was so close to it in Brazil. I don't remember what happened. I don't remember why
That was
I
your
wasn't on the
P4.
podium. Yeah.
Hank's gone. I don't know if that's a discount. Oh, is that in the pits? Yeah. I don't blame you, Hank. So, it's Morris. Yeah, I mean, literally, Morris is the first car behind the safety car, then Ramsey, then Jesper, then Triples. Yeah. Suzuki, I've got Rusty, yeah, I've got Suzuki in 10th on hard.
Yeah, that shouldn't
pit.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense. If he didn't pit, he should have stayed up at the front.
Victor, so, Adam, Morris, Ramsey, me now.
We're all tightened up together, so hopefully maybe there's a chance things will sort themselves out here, but...
Oh, what a shambles.
You know what, I might try. Let me have a try. I'll be back.
Do your thing, Tack.
I'm gonna leave the session and try to rejoin. Maybe I'll see truth.
Do you want an invite?
Sure.
Oh, what? Hang on, I've just seen someone just drove into the back of someone.
Yeah, I see this as well. I got the stream up on my phone here. I see similar things.
We live in a post-truth age, Tack. Don't always believe what you see with your eyes.
Not the post-truth.
None of it's real.
Right.
We're living in a simulation anyway.
It's as they say, truth is relative, right? There is no one truth. It's just, you believe what you believe, right?
Shine your... Oh, yeah. So Stein went into the back of Rusty, who was ghosted but suddenly didn't ghost, or was it Waffle? Anyway, he's going to have to put a new wing on, I guess. Safety car is probably going to finish the race. Shine your shoes and pay your dues, ladies and gentlemen.
So I don't see the safety car anymore.
No, that's a good point. Neither do I.
Where is the safety? They just go away.
Are they racing? Well, I guess
they're racing. They're gone.
Jesper picks up a 5-second penalty for ignoring yellow flag. Again, I don't think any of this is real.
No, I think leaving and joining didn't help. Oh, I see Victor getting a little loosey-goosey.
I feel like I'm well down the rabbit hole.
It's just a fever dream at this point.
Like a spaceman who's so lost he'll never find his way home.
No.
So, yeah, I don't know if... I've got a really close battle between Bass, Gord, Victor. But we know Victor's not in this position, so... Who knows what we're watching.
Yeah.
Triple's going for a move on Ramsey. Ramsey defending, fighting. Gets it slowed down. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, ultimately I've got Victor ahead of Suzuki, which I think is for the race win. Although Morris is on mine is up ahead in first place.
Yeah.
Ramsey's
got Ramsey out in the pits.
We've got a car, I see a lapped car getting out of the way maybe. Where have you got Rayan in the Mercedes?
Third.
I've got him fifth. Fifth fight. He's just fighting. He's having a big battle with Jesse.
Yeah, I've got him all alone.
Oh my god. I don't even know if it's worth it.
I've got Jesse down in 10th.
I don't know if we should even bother broadcasting this. It's just...
No, if it's silliness, we could, we can go do some 5-lappers, no assists, put on a show for the people.
Yeah. Should get another 5-lap competition going. That'll a 5-lap no assister.
Yeah.
Help out ego.
Nico John challenge. Yeah, well, I could use an ego booster about this time of the season. Yeah.
Always love an ego boost. Yeah. Well, Hardy Haar's back. He's come back under It's Mookie. But he's another no assists, no liner.
Ah, perfect.
Which is good to see.
Yeah.
Rusty was going to be my great white hope. All that talk at the beginning of the new game about no assists. And now he's back to traction and ABS, and I even saw him with a line on the other day. I was like, oh no, Rusty.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's easier to fight for your principles than live by them.
Yep. No assists is it's hard to commit. You have to accept being slow for a little while.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is hard to do. So. Right. Well, I've got us on the last lap. Is that what you have?
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. Let's see if the final
no
order
one's finished
is...
though. So I guess I've got Morris leading the last lap, fighting Jesper.
Yeah, that's about what I've got. I've got Jesper 1.5 back, but
no, I've got him 3/10 back. But he's got a penalty.
Pesky penalties.
Ryan on Jesse. Victor chasing Ryan and Jesse. But he must see them because he's slow, unless it's, I don't know, because he's slowing, it's not driving through. If there was desync, you'd expect.
Just drive like no one's there.
That's what I do anyway, even if they're there. So yeah, I've got Morris coming to the line to claim a famous victory. Oh, but Jesper's already finished. What?
Yeah, I had
Famous
Jesper
victory.
finishing. That's right. We said that at the beginning, right? We said could Morris win from pole, and if the results are correct, which I doubt they are.
No, ladies and gentlemen, do not believe your eyes. It's all lies. It's the man.
Yep. Right. We'll file our 50th angry letter to EA and watch it go into the shredder.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I'll get the incidents from the first. Well, there's a set of results. Morris, Gord, Jesper, Rayan, Victor, Spot Up, Spin, Suzuki, Waffle, Jesse, Tetcher, Bass, Stein, Rusty, Ramsey, Ank, Bart, Aiden, Turtle, Robsu. But I have a feeling that it doesn't mean anything. And there's the incidents, at least for the first 25 laps or whatever, before it all went shocking.
Yeah.
Well, Tack, it was a pleasure to be back in the commentary booth with you. It's been far too long.
Absolutely. We'll have to do it again.
Yeah, I'm gonna miss the next few actually, both racing up away, but back for the end of the season. Let's get the band back together.
Yeah, for sure. Well, for outros, I've been Tac Delta. He's been Nico John. This has been a shit show, and pardon the French. But
and we'll see you next week.
We'll see you next time.
Okay. Cheers.